Hey guys, so I want you to guess what I'm holding behind this sheet of paper. 3, 2, 1. It's the like button! Now I want you guys to go ahead and like this video right now. Do it. You did it? Okay. So, I just reached 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. So, as my 100 subscriber special, I will teach my profile picture, assuming that I haven't changed it yet. So it is called a compound of 5 octahedra if you guys want to know the original name. You will need 30 units. All of them are identical and they look like this. So let's get into it. Get a square sheet of paper. I recommend 4 inches by 4 inches. This one's slightly bigger. And start by folding it in half. Unfold. Now fold both edges to the middle crease there. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. Then unfold. Now turn over and fold it in half the other way. Just like this. Now, okay, hold on, it should focus first. Okay, so basically you see this middle crease here. We want this fold to anchor from, hold on, it is not focusing. We want it to anchor from that middle crease, and we want this point to basically touch the crease that you see here. So, but don't fold all the way across. Instead, move your finger until you see this crease right here, and stop. Unfold, then do the same thing on the other side. So it should anchor over here. This point should fall on this crease. And then only go until you see this crease here, and stop. Then unfold. Now this X here needs to be made up of valleys. So basically, fold on those creases. Unfold, and you're ready to continue. Okay, so the next step, we want to create a crease that goes from this point here all the way to the edge. So basically, bend the top layer down until you see that crease there. Hold on, the camera should try to do a better job focusing. Until you see that crease there, and then only fold the right side of it. Turn it around and do the same thing. Okay, now fold these two flaps into the middle. Now you see we have an X here. We basically want to recreate that X on this side. So what you need to do is basically pinch that X on this side. And now we should see that X on this side. Next, we want to fold this edge here to this crease. Just like that. And now fold this edge here to this crease. Hold on, if I can do the fold correctly. Okay, now unfold those two flaps. Now this next step is a bit of a practice step, but it's best to still do it. So unfold this flap, fold on this crease you see here, fold on this, and then fold on this crease. Next, open this flap so that you hide this part here, And then we see this triangle. Now basically reverse this crease and make this triangle be on the inside. Rotate and do the same steps. So undo this flap, fold on this crease, fold this crease, and then this crease. Now when we open this flap, don't open it all the way or else this will pop back out. So basically do it enough so that you can hide that part. Then this triangle, just reverse the crease and it'll be on the inside. Hold on, this one should not be undone. Then completely unfold. Alright, now completely flatten everything. So now we want to, hold on, the camera should focus. Now we want to pinch this middle crease here, but don't pinch it all the way. Only pinch it until we get to this vertical crease here. Then we basically want to fold on this diagonal crease and then this crease here. And it should basically close it. Rotate and do the same thing on the other side. Now the next step is the reason why we did all that practice. So basically, undo this, fold on this crease, fold this crease here. Then open this flap here so that we hide this part. And then this triangle you just want to reverse. Turn around and do the same thing. And then squash. Now, we want to fold this flap along this edge here. So you should have something like that. Then fold this edge here to this edge. Now do the same thing on the other side. So fold this flap along this edge. And then fold this edge to this edge. And then squash it the other way, and that's 1 unit. So I recommend doing this with 5 different colors as it will end up looking the nicest. Okay, so now it's time to interlock them. So you basically need 5 units. Hold on, let me go ahead and get them. Which one did I not get? This one. So you really can only make this with 1 color, 5 colors, or 30 colors. If you make this with 1 or 30, then just arrange them however you want. But if you make it with only 5 different colors, then follow what I'm doing. So get 5 colors that are each different, 5 units of different colors. Notice that each unit has 1 flap and 1 pocket. Well, that's what we're going to be using. So put this flap into this pocket. If I could actually do it. Why am I okay. Put it into this pocket. And as you see, the flap had a fold. Well, that fold aligns with this crease here. So fold on that crease and it locks it pretty well. So now get another unit and put it into this pocket here. Repeat the process, get another unit, and put it into that pocket there. And then fold on the crease so that it locks. Now the last unit, well, not the last unit, the 5th unit. Now we attach the 5th unit to the 1st unit, which is kind of the hardest of the bunch. Oh my gosh, slide in. And then reinforce the crease. So now we have this shape. Now, get another 5 units, each of different colors, And basically put each unit opposite of where the same color unit is. So there's a purple unit here, so put the next purple unit up here. So if it doesn't like to go into the pockets, just open it yourself. Then it cannot refuse to go into the pocket. Okay, so now there's a brown unit here, so put a brown unit up here. And repeat the process. Pink unit down here, put a pink unit up here. All right, 2 more times. Oh wow, I am really struggling. I should learn not to, because I should be making a tutorial. Okay, and finally this yellow one here. Or if you don't consider it yellow, well, call it whatever you want. But don't call it vanilla. Okay, apparently it's called manila. I don't know if that's right, but okay. After doing that, you're ready to go on. Okay, so the pattern for the rest of the units is basically we need to create equilateral triangles. So if you see this, we basically have 2 sides of a triangle here. But we don't have the 3rd side. That 3rd side will be over here. Because if you see, if we put that, it creates an equilateral triangle. So let me put this brown unit here. Okay, as you can see, that creates a brown equilateral triangle. So basically, use that pattern throughout the whole model. Another thing to note is that there's an orange unit that's supposed to be here because whenever you put 5 units in the same place, well, whenever 5 units come together, you never put 2 of the same color. So that's why it's obvious that an orange unit is supposed to be here. Getting the last unit in is the hardest of the bunch because you have a lot less space to work with. So make sure it's in one connection of 5, as you can see here, and then basically hope for the best. So what you need to do is slightly put this flap into this pocket here, and at the same time, you need to put this flap into this pocket here, which will prove to be very difficult. And especially difficult because I'm trying to record it. So now I have it in, but that does not mean that I'm in the clear. Except, because this is gonna happen. It's going to keep trying to undo itself. So just hope for the best. But what I recommend is you slightly have everything else be undone. Not completely, but just slightly so that it comes together. Then push it together. Reinforce these creases so that it looks nice. And then you're done. So that is how you fold my profile picture, also known as a compound of 5 octahedra by someone's name who I won't try pronouncing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. Hope you enjoyed this, and goodbye.